All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to semi-final number 4 in our 2024 Future Anything National Grand Final Series. Wow, the first 3 semis today have been outstanding. This is the 4th semi to round out the first day, and it has been amazing. I hope some of you have been able to catch it. Look, the running commentary around the office is that the finals process is better than Christmas. So according to me, I think St. Nick, yes, you might have seen what I did there, mustn't be too far away. My name is Dan Dempsey, and I am Future Anything's Director of Professional Learning. Really pumped to be here and to be your host today. And I can't wait to hear the next pictures from our young entrepreneurs sharing their innovative ideas. Just before we get to that, I'd like you to take a moment to reflect on this map showing the traditional First Nations landowners. So I'm coming to you from Future Anything HQ in Meanjin, Brisbane, on the lands of the Yagara and Turrbal people. And I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands where we are all gathering from. We have 3 different time zones today, tuning in from all over the country. So it's super exciting. Our First Nations people have been innovating for 60,000 years, and which really highlights that this has always been a land of education. Our first educators, first creators, first innovators. And in fact, I'd like to show you an example of some of that innovation. So I wonder if you can figure out what this might be as a First Nations artifact. It's actually a water carrier made from wallaby skin. This water carrier could have held approximately 6 liters of water, and it's tanned with a resin to prevent water from escaping when the skin is carried upright. It's one of our first ever water bottles. Pretty amazing. Now, we are so excited that you're joining us from all over the country as part of our Future Anything community. And we'd particularly love for you to share and celebrate your involvement and your excitement with us through our finals process. So please get active on social media and, of course, tag us. We want to share your posts, your photos, your videos, your highlights. You can see the social media handles on the screen. So get out there, support these wonderful, amazing teams today who are pitching in semi-final number 4. This is our Activate program. This is stage 2 of the process. The first stage, of course, is over the course of a term, our incredible young entrepreneurs tap into a mission. This mission is to pitch an innovative idea that makes the world a better place. And so within their school-based program, students work really hard to identify the problem they care about. They ideate, they design, develop, and pitch an innovative idea. And then, if they choose, they apply for finals. These teams were part of nearly 300 total applications, shortlisted down to just 40 teams across 8 semi-finals. And who knows, one of these teams could be the winner of our grand final. And perhaps they'll be pitching on stage, just like some of these teams. In 2018, our national grand final winner was Tanika. Tanika produced an idea involving school socks. They were designed to be white above the surface so that they could be worn at school and meet uniform guidelines. But underneath the shoe line were amazing patterns from a local artist who Tanika had partnered with. And the metaphor, well, her product, Shielded Socks, was supporting that you just don't know what's underneath the surface for young people. And a portion of her profits went from each pair of socks sold to support Headspace so that young people could get the support that they need. Or perhaps our winners might follow in the footsteps of our champions from 2020, Aqua Shield. Yes, that is how you have to say it. And I will keep saying that around the office until it's exactly what we hear every time this team is referenced. They are a team from the Sunshine Coast. They pitched an idea to remove the need for shark nets off the coast. So they use technology that exists in wristbands worn by surfers that repels sharks. And they pitched a solution that it would attach to flotation devices, which would then create an aqua shield through intervals along the coastline. And then from one coast to another, our winners in 2022, the two boys with the mullets from the Goldie, this is EcoBeds. And they took to the stage to pitch an eco-friendly dog bed designed to be indestructible. How is it indestructible? Well, it's made out of Kevlar. Yes, that is the material that's used in bulletproof vests and is fully recyclable. There we go. An indestructible dog bed called EcoBeds. So the real question, will one of the 5 teams from this semi-final be our winner in 2024? Right, our agenda. It's fast, it's furious, it's going to be action-packed for you today. Shortly, I'm going to introduce you to our 3 incredible judges. We are so pumped and thankful and excited that they're giving up their time to be with us today. They have the difficult decision of choosing a winner and a runner-up. We will have 5 pitches and we will have our people's vote and our verdict at the end. So today, our pitch order is the following: Paws and Pages from Canterbury College, Street Solutions from Cardine College, Infinite Swims from Livingston Christian College, Booby Bites from Strathcona Girls Grammar, and Pride Hunt from Thomas More College. Cannot wait. Let's talk about how it's going to work. So each team will get 3 minutes to pitch. With 30 seconds to go, they'll hear this noise. And when they reach the 3-minute timer, they'll hear this. It will be a hard 3-minute finish. So at that point, we bring the judges back on screen and they will have approximately 4 minutes for 2 to 3 questions. And that will be to help them shape their decision-making process. At the end of the pitches, our judges will then pick a winner. The winner will go on stage at the grand final as one of 8 teams pitching at the Triffid. The runner-up from today will also go through to the grand final as a showcase team in the market area. And then this is where you, the audience, get your chance to have your say. At the end of the semi-final, you'll see a QR code and it will be your chance to get in and vote for your favorite pitch as the People's Choice winner. That will give them another shot at the grand final because one People's Choice team will go through as a wild card entry to the showcase. Right, now the time has come to bring in our 3 amazing judges for this semi-final. We are thrilled to have them. Can I introduce Dante St. James, who is the Director of Innovation and Investment with Paspalis Innovation Investment Fund. We have Fleur Johnston, the founder and CEO of People Bench, and we have Jackson Rowland from the New Zealand Stewardship Code as the Director. Welcome, judges. It is so good to have you with us. I know you've given up your time today. We thank you very much for that. What I'd love to do is throw to each of you just for a quick 60 seconds. Tell us a little bit about yourself and perhaps one thing that you'd love to see from the teams pitching today that would make a strong pitch. Fleur, can I start with you? Great to see you again. Can you introduce yourself for us?
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I'm really excited to be involved this year. Was part of the process last year and got to do some coaching this year. So I'm just in awe of all of you before you even start your pitches. I'm a founder and CEO in a company that has to do pitches like this all of the time. So my heart is with you today. I know what the nerves feel like. And I'm really looking forward to hearing ideas that are definitely going to make me think, wow, this will change the world. And that it'll do it in a pretty unique way that I haven't thought about yet. So I'm really keen to hear your unique ideas today. Thanks, Dan.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you, Fleur. Dante, tell us a bit about yourself.
Hey, Dante St. James, Paspalis Innovation Investment Fund, headquartered in Darwin and Larrakia country in the Northern Territory. And what I'm really keen to see a bit of is how we solve the pressing problems as seen through the eye of our young people. We get a lot of older people who like to try and solve all the problems, but what we don't get to hear a lot of is when young people have a very different view of the world, a much longer term view of the world. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that particular lens is like. And really, this is the kind of stuff that we look to invest in. So people like Fleur and we're at the other end. We're the ones who are constantly getting pitched to for investment. So I'm really keen to see what the young people of Australia can bring us that we haven't seen yet.
Wow, that's exciting. That means these teams are in the right place. Absolutely. And Jackson, how are you? Welcome.
I am doing very good. Thank you, Dan, and thank you for having me. Good luck to everyone on the screen today. My name is Jackson. I work in sustainable finance and really try and enable money and business to do more good in the world, which is what I'm sure many of your challenges will relate to today. The one thing I would say to you all is just to make the most of this moment. With no offense to all the teachers that have supported you on this journey, but I think this is probably some of the most valuable things you'll do because, as you've already heard, there's so much pitching and kind of innovation and entrepreneurship involved in life. So make the most of this, have fun. What I would love to see is a whole heap of innovation. I want to see the creative thinking and the hustle that you put into to get to where you've got today. And I'm really looking forward to hearing more about your amazing ideas. So thank you.
Wow, thank you. What a panel of judges. We've got such a breadth of experience and expertise. This is amazing. Now, you've heard enough from me already. You're not here for me. You're here for the incredible young people. So let's bring in our first pitching team. We have Paws and Pages. This is Jade from Canterbury College. Jade, how are you feeling?
I'm
You look great. You're all set up. It sounds like you're going to have such an exciting pitch for us. I'm going to throw to you. You start when you're ready. Take a big breath and over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jade, the creator of characters Luna and Charlie in the Pulse Pages book series. I'm thrilled to introduce you to my business and the impact it's making. I've identified a significant issue amongst many eager children who want pets but often lack the knowledge needed for proper care. This issue really stuck with me. This little kitty in the pictures is me. Growing up on a farm, I developed my love for animals at a very young age and was taught one-on-one by my mum how to care for them. But I've now realized that not every child can have the opportunity like I did. I am an animal lover. Next slide. I volunteer my time at the local Animal Welfare League along with Australia Zoo. I've seen firsthand how some animals can be mistreated and even left without a family to care for them. As the owner of a social enterprise, I knew I had to do more than just make a sweet profit from my books. That's why I partnered with the Beanley Animal Welfare League and donated my books to the centre to be given to families adopting a pet. Through sheer determination and creativity, Paws and Pages was born along with its book series. This story takes kids on a journey through the adventures of Luna and Charlie, teaching them valuable lessons in pet care and compassion. Paws and Pages has also published a special edition book for Mother's Day that sold out at the local Mother's Day store. Coming up, I also have a Christmas edition called Charlie's Christmas on the Farm. The response to my books has been overwhelming. Parents, teachers, and kids alike have embraced my books for their engaging storytelling and educational value. I, along with my school's Early Learning Centre, have read these books to young students. I've also spoken with a published author multiple times for feedback and ensured my books align with the early years curriculum. Next slide. After connecting with my school's ELC, I have found success with setting up a pop-up store several times a week outside. On my first morning, I made $116 in just an hour, with my overall profit being over $200. Financially, I've been savvy without sniffing on quality. With production costs under control at $1.50 each to print, I've set to sell my books for $7 each. Additionally, I've also created a teacher's pack, which includes the first edition book along with several worksheets for $12. Next slide. Looking forward, I'm eager to expand Paws and Pages universe beyond my local community. I envision additional books, interactive resources, and partnerships with more kindies, schools, and organizations to broaden its impact. I watched a lovely mum buy one book for a cute children to share. While I understand sharing is a good life skill, it's not great for my business. That's why I would like to include my activity sheets in the book so each child needs to write on the pages. Next slide. In essence, Luna and Charlie's book series are more than just books. They're a spark for change. By supporting my business, you're investing in education, empathy, and the welfare of our furry and scaly and feathery friends. Follow my progress on Instagram using the QR code. I'm inviting everyone watching to come on a journey with me. Together, we can put a stop to animal mistreatment.
Wow. Jade, what a pitch. I'm on your journey. I think you should be so incredibly proud of yourself for the traction that you have got here. This is amazing. We've got our judges back in. Dante, I'm going to jump to you first, if that's okay. Do you have a question for Jade?
Yeah, sure. I love the partnership with the Animal Welfare League. I reckon it just gives you such a great deal of credibility with your idea. It really shows that you've done some research into the problem, not just coming up with a great solution. So really very impressed with the fact that you've gone and already gone and formed those partnerships. It's one of the greatest things in entrepreneurship is that you can't do this on your own. So what I'd like to ask is, do you have a team of people around you supporting you to take this a little bit further other than just your own talent?
So a team I have right now is I had a problem with my printing. So I reached out to a local real estate business, which is helping support me with my printing at a really low cost where I can buy in bulk as well. So with their support, I go in on the weekends and I help them print my books to sell. So that's a really great community to have. And another problem I did have though with the real estate agent is that for my activity sheets, which I mentioned in my speech, they can't be printed on the same page, on the same paper used for my books because the books are glossy. So I had a problem like figuring out, other costs for my activity sheets, which I found a way to make that happen.
Well done, Jade. That's amazing how you are solving those problems as they come up. That's awesome. Fleur, can I jump to you? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, congratulations. I'm just so fantastic that you're not only a pitching idea that you can see some expanded future for, but like you've already got it to revenue and you're making this work for you already, which is fantastic. I'm curious to know if I love the idea so much that I wanted to maybe help you financially with some investment, what would you spend the money on?
So the money would go obviously to printing because I have so many books, small books that I want to create. And also I want to help spread my business out. So I would use the money to connect with other businesses, like I already have the Animal Welfare League, but I also want to use that money to help connect with other organizations like the RSPCA. And another plan I have is to get my books into other schools, like in the other schools' libraries, and just set up other market stalls. Just while I'm in high school, it's good to like stay around my community and stuff because I have a bit of a schedule I need to stick to.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Well,
thank you.
Well done, Jade. It sounds like you've really thought through a lot of this. Jackson, do you have a short question for Jade?
Yeah, I'm just going to make it a comment, Jade. That was amazing. I think the timing, you absolutely nailed that 3 minutes. Well done. And probably the standout piece for me was you talking about the validation that you did with the publishers. Validation like that is so important, and I'm so pleased you spoke to those sorts of stakeholders. So well done. It was really good.
Thank you.
Jade, you should be very proud of yourself. Great pitch. You've set us off on a really great path for this semi-final. Well done. Take a breath, and we'll let you go until the decision at the end, and we'll bring in our next pitch. So pitching second today, Street Solutions from Cardine College, Lachlan, George, and Liam. They're getting themselves ready. How are we feeling, guys?
Good.
All right, we've got you on camera. I'm going to throw to you. You start when you're ready. Good luck.
All right. In July this year, an elderly homeless person died waiting in his car outside a full homeless shelter. Due to a rough upbringing, most homeless people haven't had the resources to be able to take care of themselves. Next.
In South Australia, 6,000 people experience homelessness every night. In a study, 95% of homeless people had access to a phone. Next. Hi, my name is George, this is Lachlan and Liam, and we are Street Solutions. Next. Street Solutions is a website created to help homeless people get back on their feet by eventually getting jobs. It provides a checklist of little jobs to be completed in exchange for points. When a user signs up for the program, they'll receive a free beanie to signify their commitment to self-improvement. They can sign up to the website with flyers which will be located around town. Next.
There will be 3 daily tasks for a homeless user to complete in exchange for points called care credits. Care credits can then be exchanged for food and necessities. These tasks are chosen to help the community and also instill good habits in the homeless. Next. This is a prototype of our website. The bottom pages are simply sign-in pages, while the top left is our page for donators and sponsors to help fund our project. The top right shows the screen for a user where they would sign into their account. Next. This screen shows how the daily tasks are presented to the user. These tasks are done in exchange for points depending on how hard or important they are. Next.
The Foundation Army reported that nearly 15,000 clients of secure housing went back into the streets after a period of time in secure housing. Street Solutions instills good habits in the homeless so that when they do get to a point of secure housing, they can have the skills and habits to not only keep secure housing, but to go on to bigger and better things. Next.
Each time a homeless person signs up to the website, it will cost $2.17 for us. The customers will not pay any money. We will earn money from running ads on our website. These ads will be of our sponsors. We are asking for a fee of $4,000, which will cover costs for everything which discussed and any other costs which come up. Future costs will be covered by ad revenue. Next.
For us to carry out Street Solutions, we will need sponsorships such as Woolworths and Coles. This is because we need a place that can provide food and simple necessities for our users. We have been in conversation with Mark Fay of My Modular, which is one of our judges from the last Shark Tank at our school, about kickstarting our business idea, and also Alfie Blackford, who is prepared to greatly help us create our business.
Next. In conclusion, we made Street Solutions to help homeless people develop good habits that they can use in the future. We provide a simple way to get food and other necessities. We hope that this could positively impact the homeless population of South Australia and potentially even on a bigger scale as well. Thank you.
Well done, Team Street Solutions from Cardine College. Awesome work to hear that you've got some connections, reaching out to some partners. That's outstanding. Jackson, we're going to go to you for your question first.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, team. That was a great presentation as well. I'm going to follow on from that validation theme I mentioned just earlier. And I love the kind of focus that you've got of working and supporting these people who are experiencing homelessness. Can you tell me a little bit about whether you've spoken to any and how you've kind of validated this idea with people who are directly experiencing homelessness?
We haven't talked directly to anyone that is experiencing homelessness. We've more just gone for the research around it and how it kind of happens, how it works, and how we can help them get out of it.
Yeah, great. Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, team. Okay, Fleur, jumping to you next. Do you have a question for Street Solutions?
Yeah, thanks guys for your pitch. Well done and compelling problem. Absolutely. So the more minds for solving these challenges in the world, the better. I am really interested across the 3 of you, what particular skills you bring. You're obviously a great team. You've put this pitch together. What do you think your key strengths are that are going to make you successful in this?
I think one of the people that we've talked to is my brother. He works in marketing for a marketing company. So part of his job is to build websites for other people and really get their idea out there into the world.
Okay, terrific.
Awesome.
Networking. I love it.
Absolutely. Networking, very important. Use those people around you. Dante, over to you. Question for the team.
Yeah, excellent description of the problem. Really creative approach to how you would like to address it. My thing is more about, I guess, getting an insight into the founders like yourselves. And what I want to know is why this problem? Is there something that you guys have seen that really made this problem so compelling for you to want to go and try and solve?
Yeah, earlier in this year, I think we started our script with that. Earlier in this year, someone died because the homeless shelter was way too full. So they eventually died in their car because they didn't get that access and the attention they really needed. So I think that really concerned us. So I think that's why we picked our idea.
Awesome. Well done, boys. And really having that kind of personal connection and that drive, that's awesome. So well done. You should be very proud of yourselves. Got through the pitch. You feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So take a breather, grab some water. We'll be back to you at the end for the verdict, but thank you for your efforts today. And we will move to our third pitch, Infinite Swims. So we've got the team from Livingston Christian College. How are we feeling, team?
So good. Very excited.
Awesome. Looking great in the shirts. You've got the kit on, you're prepped. I can see how much work that you've put into your pitch. So rather than me talking, I'm going to let you get started. So over to you. Talk to us.
Did you know that the risk of an autistic person drowning is about 160 times more than a neurotypical person? Good afternoon. With Jessica, Kennedy, and Genevieve. Our team are presenting our enterprise, which aims to reduce the risk of accidental drowning for autistic people. ASD affects about 675,000 Australians, and sadly, drowning is the leading cause of death for autistic children, usually after they've absconded from their carers. Next slide. Next slide. My non-verbal autistic brothers love water, but they have no safety awareness and cannot seek help. My parents always worry one of them might abscond or get separated from us. That means our family misses out on activities that neurotypical families take for granted. So our goal is to give families the confidence to go out and enjoy Australia's beaches and water attractions while knowing that autistic child is safe. Next slide. This is my brother Matthew, modelling our innovative solution.
The Infinite Swims rash sheet is specifically designed for autistic children. It features a distinct starfish logo incorporating the colour spectrum to represent autism. Lifeguards and emergency services will be informed of our logo, which raises awareness and allows them to act immediately if there's any concerns for the person. Next slide.
If the wearer is lost or needs medical assistance, a unique QR code located inside the rashie links to a customizable emergency page that ensures that the person can be kept safe. This key information is also easy for carers to share in the event that a search is needed. With no similar products on the market, these key safeguards can provide reassurance, allowing families to enjoy public water places. Next slide.
We intend to sell our products online, marketing to carers, disability service providers, and schools. Infinite Swims will be eligible for the NDIS participant funding under the category of adaptive clothing. We have contacted organisations shown on this slide and have gotten several responses. Next slide.
As shown on the screen, we're in the seed stage of our business. Our financial model allows for 1/3 of each of the following: production costs, overheads, and profits. Then entering the starting phase, we will aim to reduce our production costs. Next slide. To scale the business, we plan to include other intellectual disabilities within our products. We believe children will return as they grow, with the potential to expand our product range and coverage. Next slide.
Our solution requires an investment of $8,000, covering the business setup and initial product expenses. Profits will be directed back to upscaling the business and promoting financial sustainability. Next slide.
Our product supports and promotes inclusion of special need families. As Fred Rogers once said, we live in a world in which we need to share responsibility. It's easy to say it's not my child, not my world, not my problem. Then there are those who see the need and respond. I consider those people my heroes. Thank you.
Wow. Well, and perfect on time. Well done, Jessica, Genevieve, and Kennedy. It is very clear you've thought through this idea and that you're very passionate about it with some personal connection as well. Absolutely amazing. I'm sure the judges are going to want to dig a little bit deeper and ask a question. Dante, we're going to come first to you. Do you have a question for the team?
Yeah, first comment from a neurodiverse family myself and neurodiverse individual myself, so that definitely hits home. Some of the best ideas we see come through from people who have a personal problem to solve. They want to solve a problem in their own world, and it just so happens that problem solving in their world can also expand to solving a problem in the larger world. What I would say in there is, some suggestions. I would say this is something to definitely get involved with the NDIS and get some potentially some government funding. Queensland, so Queensland government funding in there as well. I think there's some definite there's a definite application for this, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Great advice. Fleur, to you next. Any questions for the team?
Yeah, I'm tempted just to completely compliment you on it and not really have terribly many questions for you because it was such a fantastic pitch. I felt like you just took me completely on that journey from connection to idea to solution to your financial analysis, you're thinking about partners. So just superb pitch. I'm left asking, what can I do next to help you? What are your next things you want to do to bring your idea to life?
Well, we would ask probably for a partnership with like Lifeguard Australia and emergency services.
Mhm.
We would also ask obviously for investment money to then start advertising and actually creating the products. We would also want support in going to like advertising, say Disability Expo, so we can get our product out into the world.
Yeah,
Well
fantastic.
done.
Great.
Great
Thanks.
work thinking through your answer, girls. And Jackson, what would you like to know
Yeah,
from the team?
plus 100 to what the others have said. This was a great presentation. Well done. Just a real quick one from me. Can you tell me about somehow that you've pivoted through this process? So what did you change as you're working on it, and why did you make that change?
So we actually changed our investment money as one of them because we thought we needed less, but then actually researching, we actually realized that we needed a lot more. So we actually needed like support on marketing, like getting our copyrights and stuff for our product, our website design, and just even making the products itself, which is why we discussed in our speech we want to lower our production costs in making the products because in the business world, the 2150 is quite expensive. Yeah.
Awesome. Well done.
Thank you.
Team Infinite Swims, really well done. I'm hoping that you're now feeling a little bit more at ease after getting through a really great pitch. You should be very proud of yourselves, and we look forward to getting you back at the end to hear the verdict. And we'll jump now to our fourth pitch. So we have Tilly and Maya from Booby Bite Strathcona Girls Grammar. Girls, how are you feeling? You've watched 3 pitches. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah, a bit nervous.
Do you feel ready to go?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, you're coming through loud and clear. So I'm going to pass over to you. Start whenever you're ready.
In our all-girls year level with 107 students, statistics suggest that 13 of us will face breast cancer at some point in our lifetime. Booby Bites is an innovative idea that helps support breast cancer awareness through creating delicious breast-shaped cookies. Booby Bites is inspired by the story of a girl who came to talk to us about her crystal business through the FutureAnything Activate program. Her name is Izzy Coe, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 21. This was deeply upsetting as she is so young. At our all-girls school of 800 students, it's predicted 61 girls will have breast cancer at least once in their lifetime, which came as a real shock to us. This revelation motivated us to base our business around addressing this issue. Next slide.
Our business makes delicious cookies which are designed as boobs. We plan to donate 10% of our profit to breast cancer awareness. Booby Bites stands out by combining delicious treats with a meaningful cause. Every purchase supports breast cancer research and care. Our unique marketing gives our product an edge in the market. We have had many taste testers throughout our journey with Booby Bites. Most people said they were delicious and unique. Customers at our marketplace were attracted to the cookies because they look different and funny. In terms of funding, we have received money from our lovely parents and have stunning packaging for anyone who pre-orders or buys a cookie. However, we currently do not have any key partnerships or promotions. Next slide.
We are outgoing and friendly, which naturally translate into strong sales skills. We're always ready to talk about our business and make sales. This cause is deeply important to us as so many girls in our school are at risk of breast cancer as we get older. Izzy Coe has shown us just how young breast cancer can affect someone, making our mission even more personal and urgent. Next slide.
Our business is financially viable and sustainable. Each cookie costs about 80 cents to make, and we sell them for $4. That gives us a profit of around $3.20 per cookie. This means we can cover all our costs and still make money. Next slide. While we've gained valuable experience creating a business we care about, we are not prepared to take this idea any further at this time. We've had incredible support from our peers, family, teachers, and friends, which has helped us reach this point, and we truly appreciate all the encouragement we've received. Next slide.
We are Mayo and Tilly, and this is Booby Bites, a business inspiring many.
Thank you.
Awesome work, girls. Love the traction that it's been to market. You've obviously made lots and lots and lots of them. Fantastic work all around. Jackson, going to jump to you for the first question this time round. Anything you'd like to know from the team?
Definitely. Well, mate, firstly, just waiting for my sample to arrive so I can taste it because they looked very nice and I bet they tasted good. I was thinking, and I know you said you may not be taking it forward, but have you thought about the scale piece? And, if you were, how scalable is it? And how would you really make lots when this gets really popular?
Well, we did have an Instagram account, and that really got it out into our school. So it was very popular in our school, and obviously we shared it around with friends in our community. So I guess we would obviously, and then contact breast cancer awareness companies that would help support us, which I think will help get us around yeah.
Yeah, great. Nice. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, girls. Dante, do you have a question for the team?
Yeah, sad to hear that you won't be taking any further because I think it's got a great idea and it can be working in conjunction with so many other movements that are already out there. I guess my question would be around dietary requirements. I'm diabetic myself, so for instance, I probably couldn't eat more than a small bite of a booby bite. So have you got did you ever think of any ideas of, for people who are gluten-free, dairy-free, all that sort of thing as well?
We didn't really consider it at the time, but I'm sure if we continued the business, like it would eventually scale into more, like a variety of options for many different like people with allergies and requirements.
Yeah, awesome, girls. Definitely a key thing to be thinking about. And Fleur, just to round out the questions for the team.
I've probably got a bit of a different question. Given you've decided not to take this idea forward, do you think working on this idea has given you some clues for how you might work on another one? I kind of want to know what your next business idea is because Booby Bites look pretty cool. I wonder if there's another one coming.
Well, look, we haven't really thought about another idea yet. We've kind of just focused all of our attention on this one for the moment because we mainly want to focus on school in the upcoming years and not have to work on a side business.
And as someone who's in a founder role, being in the position of taking a business idea forward and being able to test in all the other things in your life, in my experience, that's an essential skill too. So yeah, well done. Amazing. Thank you for your pitch today.
Thank you.
Yes, well done, girls. Clear that you've got plenty of future ahead in the innovation space. So well done. Now it's time for us to get to our fifth pitch. We have a solo pitch now. This is Abby Lee from Pride Hunt, Thomas More College. Abby Lee, how are you feeling?
I'm excited, but a little bit nervous.
Well, absolutely it's very understandable to be expected. So it's over to you. You take a big breath. I'm going to tune out and you can start whenever you're ready.
Next slide. Hello, I am Abby, and this is my pitch about my solution to homophobia in schools. Have you ever experienced homophobia or seen someone deal with it? Well, I have, and it's not a good thing to experience. Did you know that 40% of trans and LGBTQIA plus people have died from suicide because of transphobia and homophobia? So many LGBTQIA plus kids are pressured to come out to their friends and family. Next. The product that I have designed is a pack of 40 stickers with the pride flag colors hidden within an animal. The sticker pack will be sold for $50. Kids in a school will hide the stickers around the school campus. When the other kids find the stickers, they can scan a QR code that is placed on the front of the sticker. The QR code will take you to a website called Minimize 18. This website gives you information about LGBTQIA plus things. Next. My product is for all ages, but mostly targeted towards school kids. My product has to have bright colors to engage kids. The colors will be the pride flag colors. Next. This product was created to solve homophobia. Homophobia is a very bad form of bullying. This causes mental health problems, which causes kids to feel depressed and have no self-confidence. It also makes them feel like they can't be themselves around other people. Next. I will sell a pack for $50 for a school and $30 if people would like to just use them for decorations. The first 5 buyers will get an extra 10 stickers in the pack, while schools will get a free pack to be hidden around the school. Next. This product will be sold on an online store called Etsy. I have already created an account on Etsy, so if I don't make it through to the finals, I can still sell the stickers. I would like to have a partnership with Minimize 18. The partnership will help me with advertising and getting more buyers. Next. You can visit the website at minimize18.org.au. Try to save that 40% of deaths by stopping homophobia and transphobia. Next. Thank you for listening to my pitch. I hope you like it.
Thank you, Abby Lee. So cool to hear that you're on Etsy already. Well done, getting some good traction already. Well done for working through preparing your pitch. Awesome. Let's go to our judges. Fleur, we're going to go to you first. Do you have any questions for Abby Lee?
Abby Lee, well done. Thank you for your pitch and thank you for working hard to make the world a kinder and more inclusive place, first of all. I'm really interested in what inspired you to go down this path of creating a product I guess I'm interested in what part of your solving the problem led you to come up with a creative solution. I love the stickers. Are you particularly artistic? Is that what I'm poorly asking my question around?
Yeah, I really like art, and on my Etsy account, I sell my own paintings as well. So
yeah, okay. And so I'm wondering if you've started with these stickers, if you've got any ideas for where you might go next with that.
yeah, like maybe creating some t-shirts and adding like my logo onto it. And as I said, with the stickers, the QR code on the back and things.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. And it's so cool to hear that passion that comes from your your skill set that you've got there, Abby Lee. Well done. Thinking about scaling your business already. Let's go to Jackson. Any questions, Jackson?
Firstly, just congratulations and thank you for the bravery that you're showing in this pitch today and in this business idea. I think that's one of the strongest things anyone can do is to stand up to bullies. So thank you for choosing to do that. The $50 is a bit of money. What are you going to do with the money? When, if I were to buy one, what are you going to do with the money?
Well, I put the money towards the business to buy more supplies and to upgrade the things that I'm selling. But if there's like extra money, Minimize 18, that website, they have a donation. So I put the extra money into their donation.
Oh, thanks.
Well done, Abby Lee. Great answer. And Dante, do you have a question for Abby?
Yep. Comment first. Thank you for the work you're doing on behalf of a community that I'm part of. Excellent. Amazing. Secondly, have you thought about scaling this out to other organizations who you might be able to partner with to take this somewhere broader?
No, I haven't found any other organizations in my research that have been able to help with this.
All right. Well, it looks like that could be a next place to go, Abby. Well done for being so brave. Well done for such an amazing pitch. Well done for being so prepared. Our teams have been amazing today, again, in this fourth semi-final. I don't actually know how the judges are going to do it, to be honest. They've got the really, really hard job now. So they'll go off into their deliberations and do the very difficult thing of trying to come up with a winner and a runner-up. So we've said goodbye to the judges. Now, the responsibility transfers to you. This is People's Vote time. People's Vote is officially open. The QR code is on the screen. It's time for you to jump in, vote for your favorite, because as we know, the team that gets the most votes, whilst our judges are deliberating, got about 5 minutes, this team will go into the draw for a wildcard entry into the grand final. So the watch parties, the friends, family, whoever's watching, jump on it. Every single vote counts. So we're going to put some tunes on. The QR code is going to stay on the screen. We'll be back in around about 5 minutes time. So get voting. See you soon. Okay, we are back. The judges have returned, which means the big decision has been made. Now, whilst the judges were deliberating, we've been collecting people's choice votes left, right, and centre. I'm told it is very, very close for a people's choice winner at the moment. So we're giving that just a little bit of time for us to pull in the result there. But judges, first, we do need to know the big verdict, winner and runner-up. I believe, Dante, you're going to give us the big news. Let's start with runner-up. Then after that, we'll go to the winner. So as a reminder for everybody, the runner-up is going through to our showcase in the National Grand Final. And our winner, we'll announce afterwards, we'll go through as a pitching team on stage. So Dante, can you let us know our runner-up for the showcase? Who is it?
Yep, based upon all the rubric that we marked in and all this, we're in very, very common agreement that Jade from Paws and Pages is our runner-up. Congratulations, Jade.
Fantastic. We've got Jade on camera. How are you feeling, Jade? That's awesome news.
I'm very good. Thank you so much for having me. Oh,
It is an absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here. Congratulations. We can't wait to see you in our showcase at the grand final. That's great news. Congratulations to Jade and to Canterbury College doing some amazing things in their program. So that's fantastic. All right, now it's the big one. This team that will be pitching on stage at our national grand final. Who's it going to be?
It was so incredibly difficult because everybody came with such strong purpose and a sense of why, which is very compelling to anybody in this industry. But there's one that did stand out for all three of us, and I'd like to congratulate Infinite Swims, Jessica, Genevieve, and Kennedy.
Oh, and they jump for joy. You can see what it means to them. Hugs all around. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm going to give them a minute here. That's awesome. Congratulations, Infinite Swims. I can see what it means to you. That is fantastic. How are you feeling?
Amazing.
Awesome. Heart rates have just shot back up, I take it?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, you've got a few weeks to get a little bit more coaching and mentoring. Keep working on that idea. You're pitching at our national grand final on stage. So excited for you. Congratulations, and we will see you again soon. Whew. Jeez, this is exhausting. Now, People's Choice winner. It was close. And I want to make sure I don't get this wrong because we do have a clear People's Vote winner now. Congratulations. Doubling up with the runners-up award is Paws and Pages from Canterbury College. Congratulations, Jade, taking home People's Choice Award as well. 2 today. How do you feel?
That's very exciting. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to let you just process it, soak it all in. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, judges, I know that would have been difficult. I don't know how you did it. I'd much prefer to host than to be in that deliberation. Thank you so much for your time today, your advice, your expertise, your support. It was outstanding, asking some awesome questions. I know our young people will be really appreciative of you being here for them. So round of applause for our 3 judges. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. Now, if you're watching and you're keen to see these teams take the stage or the showcase at our national grand final, then tickets are open and the code is on the screen for all the information that you need. We would love to see you in person at the Triffid in Brisbane. However, the whole event is also streamed live. So if you're located somewhere and you can't make it, please, please, please jump in and watch. You can stay on the couch in your pajamas, but jump in, snag a ticket, get in early. It will sell out. And it's been amazing to hear from 20 teams today So 5 teams in this semi-final, but it was our 4th semi-final today. We have 4 more to go on Thursday, and we cannot do it without the amazing support network that is behind this whole process. So our teams, their schools, their teachers, their parents, all the people that are rallying around our young people, the judges giving us their time. We've got our tech team behind the scenes. Oh, it's a huge group effort, but I am so excited for all of the teams that have pitched today. If you had a good time and you enjoyed it, jump back on board on Thursday. We've got another 4 semi-finals. We cannot wait to do this all over again with some really hot competition for the remaining spots to go through to our grand final. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.